Hello, my name is Daniel, and today I'm going to show you how you can record your screen using Camtasia. I'm using Camtasia 8, so to start recording, just open your Camtasia recorder, and as you can see here, you can select the area where you will record it. Try to use a common dimension like 1280 by 720. Actually, I have a good resolution, a full resolution. I will record in my full screen, but if you choose to record in some area, you will record it all inside this green border, okay? Everything inside this green border will be recorded. So I will click on full screen. I don't want to record using my webcam, but very important, make sure you have the correct audio device selected, your microphone. In my case, I'm using a remote session, so I will not record my audio. How do I create my videos? I like to use presentation, so I can introduce myself, introduce the subject of the videos, and separate some steps. So I will click on rec and open I have 3 seconds, and I can press F10 to stop recording or F9 to pause the recording. So I will start in my presentation. And hello, my name is Daniel. Today I will talking about hash. So click on next. And what is hash? Is a function, blah 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 blah. Next. And it's time to do a demo. I will end in my presentation, and I will open my software to start in a demo. Do you know this tool? HashCalc. It's a very nice tool. You can select a file here. I will click browse. I will select one file. Let me see this music. I click in open and click in calculate, and here we are, my hash calculations. So I will click and close. Thank you for watching my video. I see you. Bye bye. And now it's time to stop it to recording my videos. It will be a very short video. I click on stop. When you stop it, your video, you will see your videos running now. But in my case, because I'm using a remote session, I don't know, I can't see it. I will click and save and edit. So I will give it a name, demo 1, and now will be open the Camtasia Studio 8, and we are prompted for choose the dimensions using my full resolution. So I will select my full resolution, click OK. Remember, try to use at least 1280 by 720, okay? 720p or 1080p. Click OK, and here is my video. If I click play, I can see the timeline running, and here is my track video. So here's the timeline, here is the canvas where I can see what is happening in my video, and here we can import some media, or when I click in something here, I have a context about the features, okay, the tools. In library, you can import some media like music or another video. Click open, and you can put the music here, or you can put your demo videos here, okay? And it's very easy. But what I will do first, I will delete this video right now. I don't want to use now, and I will start to I will start to edit my video. Okay, so when I start my video, I begin talking about my video and I click to start my presentation. So okay, this is a good point to start. All right, so I can select parts of my video using the green to be a beginning, start selection. Okay, select start, and the red will be the end of my selection. So in this case, I will begin from the beginning of the video to the 10 seconds here. I don't want this part. Okay, I will right click and delete or cut this part. But if you see, I have a track 4 here, a track 3. It's a music. I don't want to cut this part of music, so I will click to lock this track. And now I can right click and cut this part, but not this one. Only the video part. Okay, so look at that. When I click and play, it's starting where I want to start. Okay, and you can do this all the time. Okay, this part I don't want, so I will do it again. I will select the starting part and the end part. I want to start when I click to open my software. So I right click and cut, and okay, look at that. Good. But it's sometimes you want to do something more professional, so you can select this part and right click and cut. Okay, delete. Right click and split all. You can split this part. This is my video track, and here my voice track, my audio track from my computer. So I can use a transition here. I like to use this cube transition, and when I click play again, you can see a nice effect. Okay, and I'm using a software that is a very small thing, so you can use a zoom. Click on zoom, zoom which part you want. And here you can see how long will be the effect to start in the zoom. A long or a very short effect. Look at that. Nice. Complete your demo. And it's okay. This is the end of the video. Blah blah blah. I can cut some parts here to not have a very long video, so I click and cut, and when I click and close, I can go back to my real scale. Okay, I will click and play again. I don't want this part, I want this. Let's click here, from here to here. So right click again, cut, right click, split. I will put the transition again. Whoa, what will happen? A zoom and the ending of the video. So I will click here, split all. I don't want this part. Okay. So I click select, and I will press delete. I don't want. And the video will be very long because I have a long music. So I will unlock my music again, and I will push in here, and using a audio tool to make a fade out. So I will end my music in a way I want. Okay, well, Back in the video, you can use a lot of tools here. One of very important tools is the callout. The callout, you can use arrows or shapes, or you can use some special features. I'm using a lot the text effect, so I can put some info and you select the color and where you want this info and the size of the, okay. You can control using your timeline. We have a fade in and fade out, so if you want to disable this feature, just select, and that's it. Okay, so after the end of editing your video, you have a very nice tool here. You can save your project. Please don't forget to save your project. My project, and click and produce and share. I like to use my custom production settings because I will use my real dimension. I like to use the MP4. Click on next. So I don't want to use the controller you will use if you have a website or internet, you have the control of your videos. I don't want to use that. This size is my original size. Video settings, in audio settings, I do nothing, so I click in next. Here's some video info if you want to use a SCORM, to use a e-learning like in your Moodle or your website for teaching something. Watermark, I don't have one, so I will click on next, giving a name, using a folder, the tool organize all my video files in subfolders. This is very nice, and click on finish, waiting for the rendering video. Okay, finished. Here we are, my production is complete. I will click in open production folder, and here is my video. Okay, very easy. I hope this video can be useful to you, so please let me know, and thank you for watching.